Alright. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another stream. And today we are gonna be starting, let me get us out of the grass, the next project. We'll turn down the music though, it's loud as hell. So yeah, last stream we finished the harbor village. Can't really see much of it because of my low render distance, but got that boat and that boat completed, meaning the harbor village is officially completed. So our next project right now is to turn this island into kind of an area for a lighthouse, especially since, well, ships have to come in and out. Right over there is the ocean. I am thinking at the moment there is gonna be, okay, forgot to cover that. Hold up. I'm hoping to have two bridges connecting this island, one there and one there. But I'm also kind of leaning towards just having one, which would be one from here to there. I don't fully know yet. We're just gonna have to go with the flow and see. So I'm thinking how we're gonna start this is set up our little stations here. Yeah. And we're gonna start this project by low-key just getting rid of all these trees. Which I'm wondering if, to make this quick, I think I'm just going to, what do you call it? Well, kind of stupid. I think I'm just going to burn it all down. Well, first we need to make some more fireworks. Okay. Damn, how many villagers are in the raider right now? How many did I get? One, two, three, four. Any over here? No, but it looks like they probably maxed out the beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 villagers that can be taken out eventually. Hell yeah. I mean, that's gonna be perfect. That villager breeder definitely worked. We want like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 villagers are gonna be in here. I think this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's another in there. 5, 6, 7. There won't be one in there because of how the butcher shop is set up. 6. So yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, 10. Yeah. let's get some flint and steel. That was close. Damn. I'm thinking we're gonna try to get to day 850 today. See if we can actually do that. I mean, I think today what most of the stream is gonna be is just like terraforming and such. Kind of getting rid of all the grass on here. Removing the trees. Hee haw. Oh shoot. My bad, y'all. But yeah. We get to day 850 today. That'll be pretty cool. Kinda hoping we can also make it to 900 sometime next week. Because I'm not going to be streaming again until Monday after today. I may just play on my own though, kind of off camera, to get some terraforming done. Kind of making the land and everything just look nice and such. And getting villagers moved. So, that's just going to be kind of the plan. Get those villagers moved into those little shops and such. I don't really want to make you guys watch that boring stuff. And I'm gonna have to save a stream sometime in the future for kind of building trees, like the handmade trees I normally build somewhere over there, kind of along the edge of the village. Yeah, we're gonna need more flint and steel. There's a lot of trees in here. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna collect some of the oak. Probably gonna need some oak for the project. You. We're kind of short on oak, so this is definitely gonna be the smart decision to do instead of just burning anything and everything we see. Oh shoot, and I forgot that this island has this little tiny tail section. So definitely got to figure out what we're gonna do in this area. I'll probably just leave it by itself. Maybe add a little hut or something, like a storage shed. And it's becoming night. Yay. Let's see here. Still burning? not bad. So it looks like we're gonna get a decent amount of oak wood from this as well. It's gonna be really useful for other projects. And low key, I kind of want to use oak wood for the lighthouse. Kind of like some lighter colors. So kind of the regular stones, oak planks. Because I mean, when you think of beach, you don't really think of dark colors, right? It's more like those warmer, friendlier opening colors. Sure, it's medieval style, but I want to be more, I don't know, oceany? I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to tweak it out. Okay, I think it's time to put away this one now. And go grab some more flint and steel to finish off the oak, not oak, but the birch trees. So I don't know how many streams this lighthouse is going to take. I'm hoping it only takes 2, maybe 3 at most. So hopefully have it finished by day 900 at the latest, but I'm definitely not going to make any promises as I am a slow builder. Oh, that and oh no, I was gonna say. Yeah, that and I don't want to be working on this by day 1000. I think someday though I'm probably gonna have to do a stream where all I do is, or a set of streams. I'm gonna have to do a lot of terraforming. Bro. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of terraforming sometime when I stream, as I want my land to look really cool and nice. Kind of like those big YouTubers or YouTubers who do these mega projects where, hey, you spend forever making the land look phenomenal. I also want to get a lot of my builds done, so it's kind of a mix of having to do streams and probably play on my own, as well as making big build projects and what do you call it? Making big build projects and fuck, I am stupid. Sorry guys, I can't think. Making big build projects and getting and terraforming. Just like do a mix. Like like I do a couple streams in a row where I'm working on a project. A few streams in a row I'm doing a big project, and then the next stream all I'm focusing on for a couple hours is just terraforming. Non-stop terraforming. That way, bit by bit, I change my land and mold it to how I want it to look. Oh crap. And I'm gonna get a water bucket here soon to get rid of all the grass. Just breaking it by hand is just kind of a pain. I'm sure I'll have to do some of it by hand, but the majority of it I can use a water bucket. And I'm just going to collect some birch wood as well, because it doesn't hurt to have some. Even if it is a really ugly wood, I can still use it too. What do you call it? I can still use it to make like, stuff like sticks. Honestly, it doesn't hurt to break some of these as I go pick up items that fell on the ground. Seems like most of it here is gonna have been burnt. So it's really just gonna be this upper area I have to worry about. May have to create a tool chest, or you know, your oak box and have it be the quote-unquote tool chest. Wait. Don't I have? Wait, maybe I have one? There we go. That means for now, it's probably gonna have to be, what my tool chest will be is probably just gonna be the freaking ender chest itself. And I kind of already keep everything in there, but the whatever you call it is the shulker boxes are what's keeping it organized. I don't know where I placed my buckets. Okay, so let me guess. I'm gonna go grab some buckets, use them for a while, just for me to 5 minutes later find the buckets I was missing. Oh no, just slight hunch. I gotta get that block fixed soon. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh, how many are missing? Is it just the one? I thought I saw another. And believe it or not, a lot of this land is also terraformed. Because it was kind of ugly underneath. Sometimes I forget about that though. I mean, I don't think I have to do a ton of terraforming. A lot of it's just going to be having to cover up random holes and such. Just kind of like patchwork. But we'll see what happens. Let's see here. We got that. Yeah, day 840. Let's try and make it to date 850 today. Take that because I don't really want that there anyways. Let's see. Ah. Maybe it is he's gonna be quicker to just break it by hand like this. I also may have to go to a shulker farm sometime in the future when I start doing a lot of things in the end. We're gonna have to see though. So what I'm thinking is, so I'm gonna figure out where on this island I'm gonna want the lighthouse. I was also gonna determine where I want to do some terraforming, because right there is the canal that leads out to the ocean, and I'm gonna have to cut out from there to here, and some of this right in here, and make it deeper. I get rid of that tree as well. I don't know. So honestly, I will probably, since this is the highest point, kind of expand out about on this. Make this little platform bigger. Go out that way. Obviously try to make it look natural. And then start building it. Yeah. So I know I've been streaming a lot lately. I'm hoping to, no, well, not really hoping, but I'm planning on continuing this for the rest of summer. But in the fall, when I start college, I will not be able to stream this much. Probably just on Saturday evenings. So my stream schedule is gonna, instead of being 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning on Monday through Friday, it's gonna have to be like 7 in the evening Saturdays West Coast time. I forgot the exact name it is here in Oregon. Like PST? I don't know. Well, this gameplay is so entertaining, right, guys? Just playing Lawnmower Simulator. Wow. Gotta add in. I gotta download a soundboard and start adding in some lawn mowing sounds. Definitely have to also break some lumps of ground, like this right here, as, I don't know, it serves no real purpose. Kind of makes the land look a bit ugly. I wonder if I should do some, like, animal pens or something. Nah. I'll probably add in, like, a lighthouse feed, though. So it means more villagers over here. So that's gonna be another reason that's nice to have the villager breeder right in the village instead of over in the first village I built. So I don't have to continuously go back and forth over and over again that far away when I want to get villagers. I mean, in all reality, I'll probably have a lot of villager breeders in this world. So next village I'm build is gonna be inside. It's gonna be replacing another actual village. We have to scout out some land and such. I have a few places in mind. Like, sometime I'm gonna want to eventually build a Western themed village, which, like a Wild West themed village. And about 8,000 blocks out, I have a way to get there via nether portal travel, so I won't have to fly or anything. There is a village, or plains village, right next to a mesa. So I will probably build a village breeder in there. As like a Western, Wild West style inn, instead of a housing district. Which that inn in there was originally going to be the villager breeder, but I changed my mind on that. Now it's just one of the empty shells, is one of the little housing areas. I just have a lot of plans for the world. I want to build a Western village. I want to build a Wild West village. I want to have a modern city. Listen, like kind of things like brutalist architecture. I think it's called brutalist. And I want to have like a kind of icy tundra village. That's kind of more. I'm thinking at the moment for that area more like Viking style village. But here in the medieval district, which is kind of, well, medieval / rustic, kind of has the mix of both medieval and rustic building themes. I'm hoping to also build a cathedral and a castle after this, after the lighthouse. There is also a kind of like this big wall I have in mind. Kind of think in the ways of the Great Wall of China, but not the Great Wall of China. I also have to create some lore for the world. Like, the supposed name of this land is going to be called Eldoria. And it's supposed to be the name of the land that has all, like, the medieval district type things. Though I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that name. That was kind of just, like, old thinking I had when I was kind of creating one of those sketchbooks for the world. I don't even know where that sketchbook went. I think I accidentally, like, ripped some pages. Not accidentally, I ripped some pages out. I meant to rip some pages out, but kind of ruined the sketchbook. It's not really usable right now. That's kind of my fault. But yeah. Ooh, it's almost night. Now we're getting a decent amount of this cleared out of the way. Let's see, let's go to sleepy sleep. There we go. We're definitely not going to be short on seeds after this. A good use of those probably be just like giant wheat field. Oh, that would be so cool. Maybe like I can also have an area that's kind of like a modern farm. I'm kind of thinking of that one farm from Far Cry 5 when you're opening in the loading screen as it loads the game. Kind of like that style. Modern day, but it's an older farm from like the 80s or 90s. Dude, that would be so cool to do. Now, imagine I build a section of my world where it just replicates like the Pacific Northwest or the mountain ranges and kind of land of parts of Montana. Not the flat parts, obviously. That would be awesome. But yeah, I'm also kind of thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna do this yet. It's just kind of a thought I thought about a little bit. So it's not a plan yet. But I think it'd be kind of cool to make like a real life channel where I do outdoors content, like fishing and such. Kind of like a fishing channel for when I do go fishing. I can take some videos. I think that'd be chill. Especially because I'm trying to go fishing more. I've already been fishing quite a few times this year. Caught damn near 50 fish maybe in spring. It's quite a bit if you think about it. I mean, the daily limit is only 5 trout per person. I've got quite a bit. Bro, I thought I heard the sound of a tool breaking. I was like, no, did my fish in game break? How does that happen? Now imagine your limbs in Minecraft had a durability system. If they broke, you had to like recraft limbs out of different materials. That'd be kind of crazy. That'd be an interesting mod idea, though. Made it. Not really, but yeah, see. Exactly. Not really. Oops, my bad, guys. Thinking day 842 is going to be when I start the terraforming. Kind of depends on how much of this land this stuff can get done before then. I'm just putting you guys through some boring stuff. My bad, my bad. But it's got to be done eventually. Well, I'm thinking for the school year when college starts, and I can only stream maybe once a week, once every other week or so. I think that's when I'm going to go back to being active with making videos. Because most of my free time is going to be in the evening, like 9 o'clock and onwards. So, what do you call it? I can kind of use that time to, from 9 o'clock till, I don't know, 11 to midnight, since most of my classes aren't until early to mid-afternoon. I can use that time to record and edit videos, so I can get 1 to 2 videos a week out. I go back on that YouTube video grind. And then, come winter break, spring break, once again summer break, when I get to that point, I can kind of just, what you call it? I'm sorry, guys. My brain's kind of dead today. But when I'm on my breaks, I can stream more often. Maybe I'll come up with a name for those times, like the Winter Streamathon or Streamfest. The Winter Streamfest, Spring Streamfest. On fall when I have a break, like 3-4 day break, is the Fall Streamfest. I think that'd be kind of interesting, not gonna lie. Otherwise, I'm just streaming like once a week. Like what we can't, like I can call the what I'm doing right now. I'm streaming quite a bit is the Summer Streamfest or the Summer Streamathon. I think Streamathon is a better name. It sounds kind of better, rolls off the tongue a bit better. All right, I think that's the majority of the grass and such. Now we'll cut down that tree. I mean, really, it's just letting all of this stuff. I just whacked my mic. My bad, guys. I just got all the trees. Most of that grass, except for you here and there. I think we can start the terraforming. Or the patchwork. So I already have the schematic for the actual light design lighthouse, because I want it to kind of be one of those little redstone build things. Those are always pretty cool. Just put all this here for now. Go up here. Yeah, I can do that. Let's go on and sleep. Yeah, I told you guys it was going to be about day 842 when we got to this patchwork stuff. Not bad timing though. And I think I can probably kind of round this part off. If I can click. Freak. There we go. See here. Some of this may actually eventually be turned to stone. Have a stony front, maybe. I wonder, actually. Should I have some of this land going out? Or I can just replace a lot of this with stone. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna look at something real quick. What? Fuck. I'm thinking. So that also involved doing like the whole this side. Oh, it's kind of a hard decision, not gonna lie. I still have some grass I need to go break. I mean, on one hand, it would look really nice. on the other, it would take ages to do. So it just kind of slopes up. I think instead what I'm going to do is I will replace a lot of that stone with dirt and such, and just kind of cover that up. Maybe add some big boulders like here and here, kind of stone and such, and do more like stonify the bottom, but try to keep it look more natural, like natural terrain generation. Kind of cover this up, place some of that stone. Right here I can probably not cover, but carve some of the stuff out, the blocks out, kind of like this little water cave, above water into water cave. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. There we go. That's broken. Perfect. It's definitely going to get a lot more stone, so it needs to be the more kind of not coves, but oh, crap. Won't worry about patchwork on those. Same with right there, just because how much stone there is. Though, probably do another like what I talked about in that area. I can do it right there. What in the world? Probably just patchwork there though. on this side, the patchwork seems to be done. Okay. Let's see. Now. I'm gonna light this up so monsters can't spawn underneath when it gets covered up. Some of this also just gonna be covering the island in general until I can eventually get some what do you call it? Lamps and lanterns up. Sweet, we're about to be at day 843. We are doing good in this world, guys. 157 days until the first world tour. Let's go. So it goes to that level right there. So I'm thinking I'm going to kind of expand this. Yeah. So we'll get some more grass. Okay. definitely trying to kind of randomize all of this. Make it a bit different each time. So it's not all just the same, like, angle and such, you know what I mean? Okay. Damn, I've already been streaming for about an hour, guys. It's kind of insane. Okay. Ow. So it's a good thing I've been collecting all this grass. Okay. Ooh, okay. This is coming along well. Nope, he lives under there forever now. I mean, unless it comes out, it's gonna be there forever. There's no escaping for that pig, you know? It's gonna live there forever. It's dark to see the sun again. Or I keep that place captivated. get rid of this quickly. Okay. Now, cover up this area. Yeah, when I was building the harbor village, when I first started that project, it was a lot of kind of doing stuff like this. Especially when I was building that big wall. Just because of how far out it comes. And I was like, ooh, big project. And it was. And it took me a couple weeks to get that wall project done. Primarily because it's cool. Time to sleep, and then we're going to gather some more grass. Which honestly, I think I'm just gonna put into my inventory. All right. So now this is better. Sweet. Hoping to have enough grass for this, otherwise I'm gonna have to go collect it from somewhere. A lot of this grass is from just a lot of my projects within the harbor village. And I just happen to collect a lot of grass when doing so. Some of it I think was also just dirt. And it's so nice that I learned that if you just press your middle mouse button, the scroll button, it just brings whatever block you were using down from your inventory into your hotbar. So I no longer have to just go into my inventory whenever I need to get another stack of, let's say I'm using a lot of, well, I'm just use the example of this case. I need a lot of grass, but every time I'm around my hotbar, I have to go into my inventory, put a lot more in. But now I can just press the middle button, and now it's in my inventory. Of all the time I've known this about this game, of all the time I finally got to play it, I just learned this trick. Kind of crazy to think about, not gonna lie. Still sometimes go into my inventory, I can go get whenever I run blocks in my hotbar, how to have it. Gosh, sorry, I need to try to speak more so it's not as silent. Because it can definitely get boring when there's no noise or anything that's really going on. I'm still kind of used to the whole playing games my own, not streaming at all. So I'm just kind of silent for hours on end. I'm gonna try not to play video games for hours on end anymore anyways. It's not the best thing to do ever. Unless it's like the evening and I'm settling down. But like, I also want to make videos and streams. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, I'll still play Minecraft by myself all day, any day. But I can also get lonely playing alone. Plus, I can keep track of my world, and if I want to, I can go back and watch my world progress. Like, honestly, if you're gonna have a world that you keep for a long time, or do a quote-unquote forever world, I mean, in all reality, nothing lasts forever. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be playing your same world, your forever world, 1,000 years from now. It's just kind of impossible. Kind of one thing I found interesting about the whole forever world trend is that nothing lasts forever. So the forever world is just quite literally a long-term world, as most have said. That's just the same world you keep going back to whenever you have the 2-week phase. And instead of starting a new world, you just go back to the same one. Like, in part, honestly, things that have given me motivation for this world is YouTube. I mean, I would not have kept the same world for as long as I have and have all these projects unless I started making videos on it. And then I also get like motivation for builds from people like DallasMed65 and Mr. Self-Destruct's streams. Which, by the way, if you don't know who he is, he makes wonderful streams. And it has an amazing world. Holy crap. That's what kind of gave me the inspiration for building my harbor village, is that he has a huge city. Like medieval style village, city, whatever you want to call it. Which has all the farms you'll need. I mean, I'm not gonna have all the farms I need in that. I don't have all the farms I need in that village. I kind of want to spread that out for other areas, which is kind of where I also got the idea from. I forgot who I got it from, actually. I mean, I know DallasMed65. He has this huge, like, modern city where some of the buildings are actual, like, automatic farms. Some are empty, some just serve as decoration, whatever. It's kind of like what that harbor village is that some of the buildings serve something that others don't. But most of the buildings that actually serve as something are at the top, not the bottom, or the port. Yeah, I'm almost out of dirt. It's not dirt, but grass. This definitely won't last until the end of the. This definitely won't cover up everything I need to cover up. It's covered up a decent chunk though. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need a lot more. Oops. I'll go check my chest and everything to see if there is any other dirt I have to use, but I think this is it. Maybe I have some in the chest up in the farm. It's also another issue of these big projects is that they just chew up so many resources. As fun as they are, you just have to do a lot of resource gathering. Yeah, let's check these chests down in here. Yeah, remember, I reached day 500 on New Year's Eve. It's dirt I can go eventually use, so I'll move that into one of the chests. But no grass. Maybe I'll just have to use dirt. Let me go check in here. Nope. Hey, man. Hey, Evie, what's going on, man? Sorry if I missed anything. I kind of got distracted and wasn't paying attention to chat. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. There we go, I can speak now. I'm not doing too much today, just starting the next big project. Well, quote unquote big, it's kind of a medium-sized project. It's a lot of terraforming, so nothing too special. Probably just gonna be going on for another hour-ish, just until day 850. Or if I change my mind, it'll be until we finish terraforming. Well, terraform on this island at least for the I forgot what you call it. Lighthouse Island. Damn, so pretty simple. It's not that hard. It's kind of tedious. I'm probably gonna have to do a world save soon. I'll probably do that after today's stream, especially since we just finished the Harbor Village. It's been less than 100 days, but I should probably start doing it every 50 in-game days, really. Sheesh, almost there, guys. So many resources. Almost there, almost there. Well, my guess is that even these 2 stacks aren't going to be nearly enough. Yeah, exactly. Loki. I don't want to go under there. So where in the world am I going to collect a bunch of dirt and such? I guess I could just go right in this area. Guys, I'm gonna get so much. It's gonna be rich in grass, I swear. We go sleepy, sleep, sleep. Oh, sheesh. 4 more days, so day 840. It's kind of sick, not gonna lie. I love that. Oh shit. Magic powers for the win. I don't know. Alright guys, we're about to finish this platform. Let's go. Oh, lag spike. We're at 840, bro. Awesome. Let's light some of this up, just as extra precautions. Because if I've learned anything from Under the Harbor Village, so when you don't light these types of places up, mobs spawn like crazy and make you lag a lot, which is less than ideal. Oh, guys, I got distracted. I have a cut in my hand. There we go. Bro, it's the lag right now. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, Patrick Anselin here. Probably leave that alone. Surely. Oh, what the hell? I'm trying not to swear as much during the streams and things, so I can't censor it out. And I'm used to, my bad. There we go, that looks a bit better. Are you fucking kidding me? Ah. Crash out. I'm tweaking. Now that bullshit can't happen anymore. This back on, I didn't drop. Crap. Ah, come on, bro. Just needs to get just needs to get to day 850 so I can be done without everything going wrong. I'm being given signs that I've streamed enough for the day. I'm not taking them. My bad, chat. Probably just kind of follow this and make it some grass, and the rest can be stone. Slowly transition it into stone. That'd be kind of cool. Hold on, let's do some formulating. So I kind of want there to be stone, since it kind of leads down to that pit. Maybe some coming out. That can be an idea. Or I don't know. I can also just keep it all dirt and grass. That never hurts. I'm having a hard time deciding how I want to do this, though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm going to, yeah, I want to do that, but in this area has to go. Right. Big enough? I'm gonna get that part taken care of, then work on that a bit more. I wonder how this would look if it's just a flat edge. I'm thinking here, guys. Oh, that's the cave entrance. This is kind of too flat. So I definitely like how they just kind of like that little cave entrance for sure. I'm gonna keep that. In fact, I might even turn that top into stone. But for now, we're going to leave it dirt. Gonna kind of shape and mold that top of this right here. Maybe bump it a little or indent it. What do I want to do right here, though? Look at it from this view. Doesn't look that bad. There you go, break it 3 on my silk touch pickaxe. Dang. It's a bit better. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. I'm just imagining that as kind of like a not mountain, but cave entrance and such. Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, bro, we're gonna have to sleep soon. Okay, so we know what we're gonna do for that part. Kind of decide from there. Maybe I just will do the entire terraform in this island before I actually start the lighthouse itself. Because I want it to look like Minecraft terrain, but I also want to make it look a bit better. Kind of like the advanced Minecraft terrain over there. I really like how the wall is implemented into the land here. It looks really cool. Let's go sleep real quick, then we're gonna go. Start the next part of this build. Some of this is going to have to eventually turn into cobblestone as well. But we're going to worry about that on a later time. In the meantime, we have about 20 minutes until I'm going to be ending off for the day. See how much we can get done in that time frame. Okay, I definitely see the vision here. It's definitely coming along. We're gonna want to bring the stone down a bit. You know, obviously all inside. This is definitely a start. Okay. Sorry about being silent, guys. I don't really know what to talk about right now. Oh, damn. That's kind of cool. chat. One more day. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let's. Oh yeah, I'm seeing that vision right now. I'll start breaking the grass that's not going to need to be here as well. For these last 10 minutes. it. Yeah, put that one down. Can I put that out of the way? It's out of the way. And that can be covered with stone. And that can all turn to stone. Yeah, right, all my light runes on. Blocked up. A few blocks up, really. Kind of like a arch type of thing. A really rugged arch. And then when that arch is built, kind of add detail, depth, structure to it. All that dirt's gonna be turned into stone eventually. Then some of the stone will be turned into cobblestone. And then we're gonna have an actual fully fledged out kind of like cave. Maybe get some vines in here, some mossy cobble. I'm gonna make a vine farm. Oh, this is gonna look so good when it's done. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing the vision come to play. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good when it's done. Probably turn some of that into stone as well. Actually, no, I won't leave that alone. Maybe some of that though. Something gonna be this top, some of this, but not a whole lot of it. I'll probably try to shape and form this part a bit. Oh, we got quite a bit done this stream. I mean, we got all of the trees out of the way, all the grass and flowers. Made this top bigger. When we have the lighthouse, it's gonna be decently big. I mean, let's go and that around the outer edges. There's gonna be this cave thing, which I may use the top as a lookout point that way. Kind of like the one we have over here in the farm. So I can go through this. I did it. Yeah, kind of like this here. It's gonna be kind of, I want it to, you know, lookout point. Just like this one, except going out, looking out towards the ocean instead of the mountain. Wow. I'm just amazed as to how far this world has come along. I mean, in the past 4 days, we finished the village. Started this project. Imagine what we can get done in the next week, really. Maybe the entire lighthouse project will be done by next week. Yeah, that'll be day 850. I'm gonna have to wrap it all up. Actually, you know what? Let's get up here. yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Got quite a bit done. I won't stream again till Monday, so keep your eyes open for that. And I'll see y'all next time. Like always, good luck saving quits. The game doesn't crash.